Good evening to all of you. So we will start with the solution of this AAO examination question paper. All right. So let us start with this first question. So this question is the remainder when 2 raised to the power 100 is divided by 5. All right. When 2 raised to the power 100 is divided by 5, we have to find the remainder in this. Now what we can do in this, we can just simply write this 2 raised to the power 100 as 2 squared and then whole power 50. Now this will be same thing. 2 multiplied by 50 will be equal to 100. Divide by 5. All right. This can be written as 2 squared is 4 raised to the power 50 divided by 5. Now we know this, that whenever we divide a smaller number by a larger number, all right, 1 is smaller. This 4 is 1 is smaller than 5. So when we are dividing 4 by 5, when I'm dividing 4 by 5, in this case, remainder is how much? There are two remainders in this. Now you can see this 4 is not divisible by 5. So the remainder is 4 or the remainder is minus 1. All right. This is the rule. For example, I am saying, let us say I'm dividing 6 by 7. Now you can see this 6 is not divisible by 7. So I can say the remainder is 6 or the remainder is minus 1. Or for example, I am saying, let us say I'm dividing 5 by 7. And in this case, I can say remainder is 5 or the remainder can also be minus 2. All right. This is how we find the remainder. So in this case, when 4 is divided by 5, I can say the remainder is minus 1. And minus 1 raised to the power 50 is how much? 1. So I can say the remainder will be equal to 1. So this option number B will be the answer for this. Let us see this next question. Now this next question is the largest number of 5 digits which when divided by 16, 24, 30 or 36 leaves the same remainder at 10 in each case. Now I'll tell you two ways in this. Very simple to solve. Whenever anyone is talking about the largest number, all right, whenever anyone is talking about the largest number of 5 digits, what does this mean? Largest number of 5 digits always means a number largest number of 5 digits always carry nines. All right, only nines. So 5 9. This is the largest number of 5 digits. Then they're saying which when divided by 16, 24, 30 or 36. Whenever they are saying like this, what you do, just take the LCM of those numbers. LCM of 16, 24, 30 and 36. What will be the LCM? Now, if we have to find the LCM of these numbers, just do it. This will be 2 8 times, 2 12 times, 15 times. This is 18 times. 2 4 8, 2 6 12, 15, 2 9 18. Now this is 4 3 2 6, 3 5 15, 3 3 9, 2 2 4, 2 1 2, 5 3, and then 2 5 3. So I can say the LCM will be equal to how much? Just multiply them. LCM will be equal to how much? 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 2. This is equal to 2 to 4 3 12 to 24 24 240 multiply this is 720. This 720 is the LCM. So what we do now, we just divide this number by 720. That is, I have to divide this 9, 5 times 9 by 720. All right. So this will be 721, 720 times 721 times is 720. This will be, now this is 3 times, and then this will be 8 times. So this is 639. So this 639 is the remainder. So what you can do, you can just simply subtract 639 from this 5 times 9. This will be 99360. All right. So what they're saying in this, now we can say that this number, whatever this number is, this number will be exactly divisible by, this number will be exactly divisible by what? By all these numbers. All right. This number will be exactly divisible by all these numbers. But they're saying that it should leave remainder what? The remainder should be, it leaves the same remainder 10 in each case. That is, the remainder should be 10 in each case. So what should I do? What you do? You simply add 10 in this. All right. Whatever answer you are getting, add 10 in it. So we can say the answer is 99370. All right. This will be the answer. So we can say option number D will be the correct answer for it. All right. Now there is, I will tell you a more short answer for this one. Now, as you are preparing for, as this, this is, this is a objective type question paper. You don't have to solve, this whole question. All right. You have to just use the smart approach to solve such kind of questions. It will only take 10 to 15 seconds to solve this, nothing in this. All right. It will only take 10 to 15 seconds to solve such kind of questions. What we can do in this one, they're saying that all these numbers, we have to find a largest number of 5 digits, which will be divisible by all these numbers 16, 24, 30, and 36. And it should leave remainder 10 in each case. What it should do, it should leave remainder 10 in each case. All right. How many numbers are there? There are 4 numbers, 16, 24, 30, and 36. All right. Now, whichever option is the answer. All right. I don't know which one is the answer in this. They're saying that number should be completely divisible by 16, 24, 30, and 36. And it should leave remainder 10. All right. It should leave remainder 10. So what we do, as it has to leave remainder 10, so just simply subtract 10 from all the options. All right. Subtract 10 from all the options, and then just simply check it by using any of, just simply subtract 10 from all the options. All right. So this will be 999989. This will be 99340. This will be 99870, and this will be 99360. Now it is given to us. Now, if any of these numbers, this first, second, then this third one, and then this fourth one, any of these numbers will be completely divisible by all these numbers given to us. All right. So what we can do, you can just check all of these numbers by any one of these numbers, either by 16, 24, 30, or 36. Now you don't even have to check by all of them. You just say this, that this 24 24 is made up of what? 24 is made up of three numbers, 8 and 3. All right. Now you can see this first number can never be divisible by 30. All right. 30 can never divide this number. So this can never be the option. So just cross it. No need of checking this one. All right. Now what you do, just check by any one of them. Just try to see this one. 99340. 99340. Is this number divisible by 8? No. If it is divisible by 8, then it will also be divisible by 24. Now what is the rule for 8? Just check the last three digits. All right. Rule for 8 is just check the last three digits. Now whether last three digits are divisible by 8 or not, please check it. Now this is 8, 4 times is 32, and then 20 not divisible. So this is also not the answer. All right. This one is also not the answer. Now let us check this 99870. All right. Is this divisible by 8? Last three digits. 818. Again, this is also not divisible. So this is also not the answer. The remaining is 99360. Just check it by 8. Is this divisible by 8? Yes. 8, 4 times is 32. 4, 8, 5 times is 40. This number is divisible, so I can say that this is the only option. All right. So what we do, we are using any number. Just use any number. I have used 24 here. So this number is divisible by 24. So I can say, and none of these other three numbers are divisible by 24. So I can say only last one is the answer. No need of solving it completely. Just check the options. Let us see this another one. Now this, we just have to add and divide some numbers here. So what we can do, I can write this one as, how I can write it? This can be written as, now whenever anything is added, 1 is added in the fraction. All right. 1 by 3. What you do, you simply add these numbers. 3 plus 1, just add it. 3 plus 1 is 4. Just write 4 by 3. All right. So this is inside the bracket. Divide by 1 plus 2. This is given to us. All right. And then 1 plus 2 divide. So what you do, now what we can do, as divisible sign is there, so we can write this complete thing as, how we can write it? We can write this one as 1 plus 2. Now this is divisible sign, just make it multiplication sign and then reverse this. This will be 3 by 4. All right. Now again, this can be, this is 2. So this is 1 plus 3 by 2. All right. 1 plus 2 divide. Now remember this, whenever 1 is added in any fraction, all right, you just add those values. Just add numerator and denominator. So this will be 5. So we can write this complete as 5 by 2. Divide by 2. 1 plus. All right. Now again, reversing this, we can write this 1 plus 2 multiply by 2 by 5. So this will be equal to 1 plus 4 by 5. Or I can also write this one as 1, 4 by 5. So I can say this first one is the answer for this. Right. Let us see this next one. Now the question is, the area of a circle is 176 square centimeter. So we know that area of circle is pi r square is equal to 176 centimeter square. All right. Now pi means 22 by 7. R squared equals to 176. Now I have told this many a times in my previous classes that whenever you see such kind of numbers, whenever the sum of first this unit digit and hundredth digit, whenever the sum of these two digits is written in the middle, all right, whenever the sum of these two digits is written in the middle, it means what? That number is always divisible by 11 and 22. All right. That number is always divisible by 11 and 22. Now, how it is divisible by 11 and 22? Now, whatever this first and last digit is written, so this makes 16. Just do half of 16 and that will be 8. So this will be 22 8 times. So r squared equals 8 multiply 7. And we can say this will be equal to 4 multiply 14. Right. So we can say this is r equals square root of 4 multiply 14, that is 2 root 14. This is the value of r. Now what they're saying, what will be the area of a square inscribed in this circle? What will be the area of a square inscribed inside a circle? We have to find the area of a square. All right. Now we notice that r equals 2 root 14. So I can just simply write this one as that this is how much? This is 2 root 14. Right. And this is how much? This is also 2 root 14. Right. And let us say the side of a square is a. So we know this that this is what? Let us say a, b, c. This ac is what? AC is diagonal. And what is the formula for diagonal? Diagonal is root 2a. So we can say root 2a equals, and what is it? 2 root 14 plus 2 root 14. All right. That is AC. So we can say root 2a equals 4 root 14. And this root 2 will be cancelled. So a equals 4 root 7. All right. Now, if a equals 4 root 7, so a is the side of a square. Area of a square will be a square equals 4 root 7 square. That is 4 for 16 multiply 7. This will be equal to 112. This third C option will be the answer for this. All right. Let us see this next one. So now the question is, a solid cone of radius 21 centimeter and height 10 by 7 of its radius. A solid cone. All right. So a solid cone is given to us. And then they are saying that its radius is 21 centimeter and its height is 10 by 7 of the radius. That is, this height is 10 by 7 of the radius. Radius is 21, so we can say height is equal to 30. All right. And then it is melted to form 4 equal solid cylinders. Now, whenever things are melted, their volumes are always equal. So I can say the volume of this cone is equal to the volume of whatever is melted. That is 4 equal solid cylinders. So this will be equal to, this cone volume will be equal to 4 cylinders. All right. Now it is given to us that the radius of a cylinder is 7 centimeter and height is not given to us. Let us say the height is h. So they're asking what is the difference between the height of the cone and height of each of the solid cylinders. So what we can do in this one is, I can say that volume of cone is equal to volume of 4 cylinders. All right. So volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h equals 4 multiply volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Now what you do, you don't put the values of pi here. What we can do, we can just simply subtract them or we can just eliminate them. Both of these are common. So this is 1 by 3. R is 21 multiplied by 21 and height is equal to 30. That is 4 multiply. Radius of cylinder is 7 multiply h. So we can just simply find h from here. So this will be 3, 7 times is 21. 7 and 7 will be cancelled out. This 7 is 3 times 21. This is 224. This is 215. So height will be equal to 45 by 2 centimeter. All right. Or we can say this is equal to 22.5 centimeter. So difference of height of cone and height of cylinder. So height of cone is 30 and height of cylinder is 22.5. So the answer will be equal to 7.5 centimeter. All right. So option number C is the correct one. Let us see the next question in this. So the next question is, if the angles of elevation of top of a tower from three collinear points A, B, and C on a line leading to the foot of the tower are 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees respectively, then the ratio of AB ratio BC. All right. So this is the question of trigonometry. All right. And now, if you know some basic rules in this, then this question will take hardly 15 to maybe let us say 25 to 30 seconds. All right. So what are they saying in this? So there are three collinear points A, B, and C on a line leading to the foot of the tower. All right. So there are three angles in this. So let us say this is 30 degree, this is 45 degree, and this one is 60 degree. All right. So these are A, B, and C, and let us say this is T, the foot of tower. All right. Now, I have told this many a times in my previous classes. You know, many of my students knows this, that whenever triangle is given to us something like this and the angles are given, then there are some predetermined ratios. You just have to remember them. Just remember the ratios of the angles. No need of solving this whole question. Nothing in this. Very simple thing. All right, just remember these some cases. I'll tell you this. Case one. Let us say if two angles are given to us like this. Let us say this one is 60 degree and this one is 30 degree. All right. So this ratio will always be 1 is to 2. All right. That is, this part is 2 and this part is 1. Now, how we got this? There is, just whole lot of thing. You have to apply 1060 here, 1030 here, and then you will get it. So you don't have to remember this. You just have to remember this thing, that whenever two angles 60 and 30 are given to us, ratio will be always 1:2. All right. Then there is case 2 in this. Let us say if it is not 60:30, if it is something like this. Let us say this one is 45 and this one is 30. So this is always 1 and this another one is √3 minus 1 ratio. This one is 1 and this one is √3 minus 1. All right. When you have 45 and 30 degree angle, if you have something like this, case 3, let us say you have two angles like this. Let us say this one is 60 and this one is 45. All right. Then again it will be what? It will be 1 ratio root 3 minus 1. This ratio will be same. All right. Now, if you remember these ratios, then solving this question is pretty easier. There is nothing in this one. All right. If you remember these three ratios, if if you remember these three cases, I have taught this many a times in my classes. All right. And this is how examiner asks you the questions. If you remember this question, if you remember these cases, all right, only 25-30 second question. Let us see. All right. So now remember these ratios. What I can do is now I can just simply write the values here. Now, if I look at 60 and 45, if I look at 60 and 45, I can say that this ratio will be equal to, all right. So if you remember this, by looking at these figures, you can just simply say that the 60 and 45, this triangle, if you look at this triangle, all right. So what will be the value of TC and BC? I can say this will be 1 ratio root 3 minus 1. All right. So this is 1 and this is root 3 minus 1. All right. Similarly, if I talk about this complete triangle, then I can say that this value will be, if I take 45 and 30 degree, if I take these two angles, 45 degree and 30 degree. So 45 and 30 is, it is again 1 is to root 3 minus 1. So I can say that this one is 1, this complete is 1, and this one is root 3 minus 1. Root 3 minus 1. All right. We can say this. All right. Or if we talk about, let us say, all right. So this ratios are 1 is to root 3 minus 1, 60 and 45. And then this complete one is, or what we can do, we can also write it like this. Or we can also write it like this. Instead, we can also write it like this. We can also write the ratios of 60 and 30. All right. If you can see this 60 and let us say this is A, B, C, D. In triangle 60, in triangle D, this one, this triangle. Or let us mark this one, this triangle. All right. This 60 degree. And then this complete one, all right, 60 and 30. That is this case. I'm talking about this case. So I can say this 60, this will be equal to 1. And then 30, this complete will be equal to how much? 2. All right. This is how we can write it. Now what we can do in this one is, we can just take any variable with them. Take any variable with them and then simply solve this question. Nothing else in this. All right. What I do, just take x with it, x with it, take y with it, take y with it. All right. All right. Now what we can say, that this, if I look at this one, if I look at this complete value, this complete value is what? This is equal to 2x plus x, that is 3x. All right. And if I look at this complete value, this complete value is y. What? This is y plus root 3y minus y, multiplying this y inside of this bracket. So I can say that these two values are equal. So I can say 3x equals root 3y, or I can say x equals root 3 upon 3y, or x equals 1 by root 3y. All right. X equals 1 by root 3y. We have to find the ratio of AB ratio BC. All right. We have to find the ratio of AB ratio BC. So AB is how much? This is AB. This one, this is AB. So AB is how much? AB ratio BC. AB is how much? Root 3 minus 1 y. BC is how much? How do we get this BC? BC is equal to, if you subtract this 1x, if you subtract this 1x from 1y, all right, so we can say y minus x, we'll get this BC. So root 3 minus 1 y divided by y minus x. X value put here, we'll get 1 by root 3y. So this will be equal to root 3 minus 1y divided by, taking y common, root 3 minus 1 upon root 3y. Sorry. This y will be cancelled out. Root 3 minus 1, root 3 minus 1 will be cancelled out. This 3 will go above. So this will be root 3 by 1. So this root 3 ratio 1 will be the answer. All right. So this is how we solve such kind of questions. Now this is the short method. All right. Now if you are going by long way, then you have to apply tan 30. All right. And tan 30 will be equal to, let us say this is h. And then you have to assume these values. So tan 30 will be equal to h perpendicular by base, that is 80. Then you have to apply tan 45. Tan 45 equals h divided by bt. And then you have to apply tan 60. Tan 60 will be equal to h divided by ct. And then you have to equate all these values, and it will be a long process. This is the most easiest way I have told you. All right. Let us see this next question. Now, so this appears to be a question based on clock. They're saying when a clock shows time 7:20, what is the angle between its minute hand and hour hand? So there is a direct formula for it. Theta equals 30h minus 11 by 2m. All right. And then this mod is there. This is called as mod. Mod means if the answer is negative, it will make it positive. All right. Now what is h? H is hour end. What is m? M is minute hand. So theta equals 30. Hour is how much? What is hour end? It is 7. 30 multiplies 7 minus 11 by 2. What is m? M is 20. 20 minutes. So this will be 210 minus 2, 10, 11, 110. So theta equals how much? 100. 100 degree will be the answer for this. Let us C will be the correct answer. All right. Let us see the next question in this. All right. So the question is, the radius of a circle is 30 centimeter. All right. Radius is 30 centimeter. And then they're saying the length of the arc of this circle whose chord is 30 centimeter long. Okay, we have to find the length of arc. And then what is given to us? Chord is also given to us. So chord, length of chord. Length of chord is equal to 30 centimeter. So this question is from geometry now. And some rules, you have to remember while solving this question. So the question is the radius of a circle. Circle is given to us. Let us draw a circle here. All right. Let us say this is the circle. So now they're saying the length of the arc of this circle, the radius of this circle. The radius of this circle is so let us say this is O, A, and B. So radius is given to us. Radius is 30 centimeter. And the length of the chord is 30 centimeter. So this complete line is also 30 centimeter. All right. So what we can do in this one is, now as you can see this triangle AOB, all sides are equal. So triangle AOB is an equilateral triangle. All right. That is in which all sides are equal. So what I can do, I can simply draw perpendicular from point O on line AB. All right. So this is the perpendicular. All right. Now we know this that all angles are 60 degree in equilateral triangle. So all these angles are 60 degree, and I can say that if all angles are 60 degree, now in an equilateral triangle, whenever you put a perpendicular, this perpendicular always bisects this angle. Perpendicular always bisects the angle. Bisects the angle means divide it into half. All right. Divide it into half. And now perpendicular also bisects the line. That is, perpendicular is falling on this line. So perpendicular will bisect this line also. That is, this is the midpoint. So perpendicular divide line in two equal halves. So I can say that this will be equal to 15 and this will be equal to 15. All right. And these angles will be, if this complete angle is 60, so I can say this is 30 degree and this is also 30 degree. So what I can do, I can just simply apply the formula of sine here. I can say that sine 30 degree is equal to perpendicular, that is 15, divided by hypotenuse is 30. All right. So sine 30 all right. So perpendicular is 15 and hypotenuse is 30. So what we can do is this will be So we can write, how we can write this one? We can simply write this one as we can simply write this one as, we can, now we know this, that the angle is equal to 30 degree, that the angle over here is equal to 30 degree, that theta is equal to how much? 30 degree. All right. Then we can just simply apply the formula. Length of arc is equal to r multiplied by theta. All right. So radius is equal to how much? Sorry. So theta is equal to 60 degree. All right. So radius is equal to 30 and theta is equal to 60. Now, as you can see, the answer is given to us in pi. So it means the answer is given to us in radians. So how do we convert a degree into radians? We can just simply write this one as 30 multiplied by 60 degree, can be written as pi divided by 3. All right. Pi means 180 degree in the form of radians. All right. In the form of radians, pi radian is equal to 180 degree. So 180 divided by 3 is 60, that is pi. You can just cancel this out. This will be equal to 10 pi. All right. So 10 pi will be the answer for this. So there is nothing in this one. We just, we just equated, or we just find out that all angles are 60. That means theta is equal to 60. All angles are 60 because this is an equilateral triangle. All right. And once you got the angle, the formula is simple. R theta, R is 30, theta is 60. 60 can be written as pi by 3. So 30 multiplied by pi by 3 equal to 10 pi. This will be the answer. Let us see the next question in this. Now the question is, how many 4-digit numbers can be formed with no digit repeated by using the digits 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 0? All right. Now this is the question of permutation. This is the question of permutation. All right. Now they're saying how many 4-digit numbers? We have to create a 4-digit number so that no digit is repeated, and we have to use these 7 numbers. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. We have to use these 7 numbers. Now, what we have to do is we have to see the possibility in this. How many possibilities are there? Now, if I talk about this first digit, now how many numbers can be here on this first digit or on this first place? Now, how many possibilities are there? Like I can keep this 3 on the in this first place. In this first place, I can keep 3. I can also keep 4. I can also keep 5. I can also keep 6. I can also keep 7. I can also keep 8. Can I keep 0 here? No. 0 cannot be kept at the first place. So 0 cannot be kept here. So how many possibilities we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can say there are 6 possibilities. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 numbers possible here. All right. Now, how many possibilities on this second number? Say this. Now, let us say out of these 6 numbers, any one number is used. All right. Any one number is used on the first place. Let us say that, let us say 3 is used on the first place. All right. Now, how many possibilities left for the second place? Tell me. How many possibilities left for the second place? This is the first place, second place. How many possibilities left for the second place? Now I can keep 0 in the second place easily. All right. I can easily keep 0 at the second place. So how many possibilities now? So now we have again six possibilities. One, two, three, four, five, and six. So I can again keep six over here. All right. Now how many possibilities in this third place? How many numbers can I keep here? What is the possibility? Third place. Now let us say I have used this three already, and I have used any one more number. Let us say I have used this zero also. Now how many digits left now? I can say one, two, three, four, and five. So now five possibilities here. Right. Now how many possibilities on the fourth place? How many possibilities on the fourth place? Now let us say one more number is used on the third place. Let us say eight is used. Now how many digits left? Only four digits left. One, two, three, and four. So four possibilities here. So just multiply them. We will say that this is 6 36 and 5 4 20. So 36 multiplied 20 is equal to 720. So 720 will be the answer for this. Just D option. All right. Let us see the next one in this. So the question is, a coin and a dice are thrown at random. What is the probability that a composite number turns up on the dice and tail turns up on the coin? A coin and a dice are thrown at random. What is the probability that a composite number turns up on the dice? All right. So they are throwing dice and coin. All right. They are asking us the probability of a composite number on dice. Composite number on dice and tail on coin. All right. So what does it mean? What is the meaning of composite number? Composite numbers are the numbers. Just leave the prime numbers. Rest are the composite ones. I can say 4 and 6. 4 and 6 are two composite numbers. Now one is neither prime nor composite. All right. One is neither prime nor composite. So two composite numbers are there, 4 and 6. All right. So what is the probability of composite numbers? What is the probability of composite numbers on a dice? Dice, how many total outcomes are there? Total, how many outcomes are there? We know six outcomes are there. And composite numbers are how many? 4 and 6. That is two composite numbers. So 2 divided by 6, that is 1 by 3. All right. Now, what is the probability of a tail? So first of all, what are the total outcomes in a coin? Total outcomes in a coin are head or tail. That is two outcomes. Out of this tail, what is the probability of tail? Only one. So probability of tail is 1 by 2. Probability of composite number is 1 by 3. They're saying what is the probability of composite number and tails? So it is 1 by 3 multiplied by 1 by 2. So the answer is 1 by 6. All right. That is first one is the answer for this one. Let us see the next question in this. All right. So the question is, the second, 31st and last terms of an APR. All right. So some terms are given to us, and then we have to find the total number of terms in this AP. So very simple question to solve. So second term is, this is 7 3 by 4, and 31st term is 1 by 2, and the last term is, and the last term of an AP is minus 6. All right, let's, I think there's something wrong in this question. Let us see this. All right, so this is minus 6 1 by 2. So the last term is, last term is minus 6 1 by 2. All right. So how we can write second term? Whenever something like this is given to us, second term, 31st term, what you do, you reduce 1 from it. Just reduce 1 from 2, we'll get 1, and we can write it like this: a plus d. A plus d is equal to, this is 7 4 28, 31 by 4. All right. And then this another one we can write 31st term, just reduce 1 from it, and then you can write it a plus, reducing 1 is 30, a plus 30d is equal to 1 by 2. All right. So what we can do, we can solve these two equations and then just equate them. So how we can just equate them? Just simply solve them. So a plus 30d equals 1 by 2, and a plus d equals 31 by 4. So we can simply solve it. This will be cancelled out. 29d equals 1 by 2 minus 31 by 4. We can write this one as 29d equals 4, 2 minus 31, and this will be equal to minus 29 by 4. All right. Now 29 will be cancelled out, so I can say d will be equal to minus 1 by 4. Now we got the value of d, and then last term is also given to us. Then we have to find the total number of terms. Now what you can do, you can just simply put d in any of these equations, this equation first and equation 2, and then you can find the value of a. Now putting d in any of these equations will get, putting d in equation first. Now how much you will get? If we'll put d in equation 1, we'll get a equals 31 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So this will be equal to 32 by 4, that is 8. So a equals 8. So total number of terms we have to find. Now this was also given to us, that last term. So the formula is an equals a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. An is the last term. So it is equal to how much? Minus 6 1 by 2. That is minus 13 by 2 equals, first term is 8 plus n minus 1, and difference is minus 1 by 4. So we can just simply solve it. This will be minus 13 by 2 minus 8 equals n minus 1 by 4, and then minus n is there, so minus. All right, let us use another color in this, minus. So this will be how much? This will be 2 at 16 minus 29 by 2 equals minus n minus 1 divided by 4. This minus will be cancelled out. This is 2 times. This will be 58 equals n minus 1. And we can say n equals 59. All right, so 59 will be the answer for this, option number B. Now where we got this one from, you don't have to worry about. We just use this formula. All right, an equals a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. All right. So we just used this one, that second term. So n is so second term is how much? 7 3 by 4, that is 31 by 4. So 31 by 4 equals a plus, and n is what? N is second. So 2 minus 1 multiply by d. So 2 minus 1 will be 1. So a plus d, we got this a plus d. All right. So we used this formula in both of them. All right then. Let us see the next question in this. Now the question is, a train crosses a platform which is 60% longer than the length of train in 39 seconds. The length of the platform is 240 meters. What is the speed of the train? All right. So the question is, there is a train. Let us say this is a train, and train is crossing what? Train is crossing a platform. This is the platform. All right. This is the platform. This is the train. All right. This is the train. This is the train. So they're saying a train crosses a platform which is 60% longer than the length of the train. So platform is 60% longer than the length of the train. If the length of the platform is 240 meters, so platform's length is, this platform is 240-meter long. Right, this platform. So it is given to us that platform is 60% longer than the length of the train. Platform is 60% longer than the length of the train. What is the meaning of this? Now this platform is already 60% greater or 60% longer than train. So of course the length of the train should be less than 240 meters. This platform is 60% longer. 60% longer means 160%. So 160% is equal to 240. So what we can do, we can just, no need of this percentage, just cancel out the zero from here. Now both of these numbers are divisible by 8. So I can say this is 8 2 times is 16, and this is 8 3 times is 24. So now this 2% is equal to 3. All right, 100% will be equal to how much? 100% will be equal to, I can say it will be equal to 150. That is, I got the length of the train. So it means the train is 150 meters long. Now they're saying that a train crosses a platform in 39 seconds. This train is crossing this platform. This train is crossing this complete platform in how many seconds? 39 seconds. All right. So what is the speed of the train? So formula for speed is distance upon time taken. Remember this, whenever train is crossing anything which has its own length, just always add the length. Whenever train is crossing something, just add the length of both of them. That is train and platform. That is length of train plus length of platform. Divide by time is already given to us, that is 39. So length of train is 150 plus length of platform is 240 divided by 39. So this is equal to 390 by 39, that is how much? 10. So this is meter per second. This is the speed. So I can say first one will be the answer for this. All right. Let us see the next question in this. So the question is 5 raised to the power 2x minus 1 is equal to 5 raised to the power 9 divided by 125 raised to the power x. We can write this one as 5 raised to the power 9. Now 125 means 5 cube. So we can write this one as 5 raised to the power 3x. Now this in turn can be written as, now when bases are same, just subtract the powers. Now you can cancel them out. So we can say 2x minus 1 equals 9 minus 3x. So this will be 5x equals 10 and x equals 2. And option number C will be the answer for this. All right. Let us see the next one in this. The question is the least value of. Now again, this is the question of trigonometry. And this is basically the question from maximum and minimum values. All right. Now I have told this at least 1,000 times. I'm telling you if I'm not wrong. How to find the maximum and minimum value of sine theta and cos theta is given to us. We have to find the least value. Least value means minimum value of 2 sine square theta plus 3 cos square theta. Now I have told this, many a times that whenever you have to find the least value, so whichever number is the least one, that is the least value. So I can say the least value is 2. Whatever number is the maximum one, or whichever number is the larger one, that will be the maximum value. So maximum value of this one is 3. Least value is 2, maximum is 3. All right, so the answer is 2. Now there is whole concept behind this, but right now I'm telling you the short thing. All right. So 2 is the least number, lesser number, the least value, larger number, the maximum value. That's it, nothing else in this. Let us see this next one. So the question is, the number of students in 3 classes is in the ratio 6, ratio 7, ratio 8. All right, these are the number of students in 3 classes. Let us say A, B, and C are 3 sections or classes. All right, these are the ratio of students. These are the ratio of students. All right. Students. I was saying if 15 students are increased in each class, this ratio changes to, if 15 students are increased in each class, this ratio changes to what? 9 is to 10 is to 11. All right. What is the total number of students in 3 classes in the beginning? So we have to find how many students were there in the beginning. Now you always see this whenever ratios are written. If ratios are increasing by a constant number, you can see this ratio is increasing by how much? 3. This one is increasing by 3. This one is increasing by 3. If ratios are increasing by a constant number, then just compare that constant number with value given to us. They are saying 15 students are increased, but here if you see, only 3 are increased. So 3 is equal to 15. It is equal to how many times? 15 by 3, that is 5 times. All right. So we have to find total number of students in the beginning. Just add these. So total students, how many? This will be equal to 6 plus 7 plus 8. That is how much? 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 6 is 6 plus 7 plus 8. So this is equal to how much? This is equal to 21. Now this is 5 times. This should also be 5 times. So I can say 105 will be the answer for this. All right. Very simple to solve. Nothing in this. Now, if you don't know this method, I have told these kind of methods many a times, and exact question have been told many times by me in the class. All right. So this ratio, what is the method? The method is treat ratios, treat ratios as real numbers. That's it. Nothing else in this. All right. Let us see the next question in this. Now again, a very simple and basic question is given to us here. So the question is, the average marks of 45 students All right. So the question is average marks of 45 students was found to be 70. All right. Average marks of 45 students was found to be the average marks of 45 students was found to be 70. So just multiply them. You'll get the total marks. So this will be equal to, this is 3150. All right. So these are the total marks. Now saying if the marks of two students were incorrectly entered as 40 and 75. All right. Now what are these 45 students? And these are the average marks. All right. Average mark is 70. So total will be 3150. So they're saying if the marks of two students, now see this very simple concept here. If the marks of two students were incorrectly entered as 40 and 75, 40 and 75. So this is how much? 115 instead of 90 and 70. 90 and 70 is how much? This is equal to 160. All right. So the thing is that this is the incorrect one and these marks are the correct one. All right. So instead of 160, they entered 115. So they entered how many less? They entered 45 marks less. All right. So what we have to do? So the marks should be increased by 45. All right. Marks should be increased by 45. All right. And then we have to find the correct average. So what we can do, we can just add this 45 in these total marks. All right. And then again divide it. But you don't have to do this. The simple thing is, as they are asking us to find the correct average, so you can see this 45 more marks are to be increased, or I can say 45 more marks are to be distributed among how many students? 45 more marks are to be distributed among how many students? Among 45 students. All right. If 45 marks are to be distributed among 45 students, one student will get how much? 45 marks are to be distributed among 45 students. 45 students, 45 marks. So how many? One. That is average will increase by one. The average is how much? 70. 70 plus 1 equal to 71. That is very simple. Nothing else in this. You can even solve this question simply. No need of even multiplying this. All right. No need of even multiplying them. You can just see from here. 40 plus 75 is 115. 90 plus 70 is, again say this. There is no need of even solving this question. You can just 2 seconds. This is 115. This is 90 and 70 is 160. So this is the correct marks. And these are the wrong marks. So they have to increase it by 45 more. So 45 students, 45 more, that is one more. Average will be increased. So 70 plus 1 is 71. That's it. Nothing else. All right. Let us see this next question. Now the question says, a cistern can be filled in 9 hours, and but due to a leak, it takes 1 hour more to fill the tank. Due to a leak, what is the meaning of leak? Now tank is leaking, and due to it, it is taking 1 hour more. Let us say A is the tap, A is the filling, and B is the leak. Now it takes 1 hour more. That is, it is taking 10 hours now. They're saying if the cistern is full, in what time will it become empty due to leak? All right. So what we do, we solve such kind of questions by taking their LCM. This is 90. And then we divide them Divide 90 by 9, we get 10. Divide 90 by 10, we get 9. Now, what is this 10 and 9? 10 and 9 is the unit of work done by A and A plus B. It means A is filling what? 10 liters of water in 1 hour. A is filling 10 liters of water in 1 hour. All right. And A and B are together filling only 9 liters of water in 1 hour. What does it mean? It means A alone is filling 10 liters. A alone is filling how many? A alone is filling 10 liters of water, and A and B together are filling 9 liters. It means what? B is leaking. B is leaking how much? 10 minus 1 will get 9. So B is leaking 1 liter of water. That is, B is emptying 1 liter in 1 hour. All right. B. So B will empty whole. What is this whole? This is the capacity. This is the capacity of tank. So B will empty it in how many hours? 90 hours. All right. So 90 is the answer for this. 22nd question. Nothing in this. All right. Let us see the next one in this. All right. Now let us see this question number 68. Now this question says the sum of all two-digit numbers divisible by 3. All right. The first two-digit number that is divisible by 3 is 12. Another number is 15. And the last number is 99. So we have to find sum of all of them. So sum of all of them equals Sn equals n by 2 a plus l. A is first, L is last term. Now we have to find n. We can find n by using this. An equals a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. An is last term. So last term is 99. First term is 12 plus n minus 1. Difference is 3. So this will be 99 minus 12 divided by 3 equals n minus 1. So this is equal to 87 divided by 3. That is how much? N minus 1 equals 29. N equals 30. Now putting n equals 30 in this equation first, what we'll get? We'll get Sn equals 30 by 2. First term, that is 12, plus last term is 99. So the answer is 15 multiplied by 111. Now what is the way of multiplying any number by 111? It is very simple. Sn equals, right, just multiply it by 100. 1500 plus 15 multiplied by 11 is 165. So this will be Sn equals 1665. This is the sum. So option number D will be the correct answer in this. All right, let us see another question in this. All right, the question is, a boat can travel 16.9 kilometers downstream in 52 minutes. If the speed of the current is 3 kilometers per hour, then how much time will the boat take to travel 84 kilometers upstream? Now, in such kind of questions, we assume speed of boat equals x kilometer per hour. Speed of stream equals y kilometer per hour. All right. Whenever it is speed downstream, we add the speeds x plus y kilometer per hour. Whenever it is speed upstream, we subtract the speeds x minus y kilometer per hour. All right. So what are they asking in this? The question is, a boat can travel 16.9 kilometer downstream in 52 minutes. So speed equals distance upon time taken. Now they're saying boat is going downstream. It means speed is downstream now. What is speed downstream? X plus y. So putting x plus y here. All right. Distance is how much? 16.9 kilometers. And time is how much? 52 minutes. Now, distance is given to us in kilometers and time is given to us in minutes. So just convert it into hours, divide by 60. All right. Similarly, what are they saying in this? If the speed of current is 3 kilometer per hour, so speed of current means stream. That is y equals 3 given to us. So we can write this one as x plus 3 equals 16.9 multiplied by 60 divided by 52. Right. So this decimal will be cancelled out by this 0. And both of these are divisible by what? 13. 4 times is 13, 13 times. This will be 2, 3 times, 2, 2 times. So x plus 3 equals 13, 3, 39. And 39 by 2 equals how much? 19.5. So x will be equal to 19.5 minus 3. That is x equals 16.5. All right. Now if x equals 16.5, they're asking how much time in hours boat will take to travel 84 kilometer upstream. So time equals distance upon speed. Now they're talking about upstream. We have to find time. Distance is how much? Distance is 84 kilometers. Speed upstream is what? X minus y. Now we have both the values. So 84 divided by x is how much? 16.5 minus y is how much? Y is given to us 3. So we can say time equals 84 divided by 16.5 minus 3 is 13.5. All right. Remove with this decimal, multiply by 10. Now we can say this. Both of these are divisible by 5. This is 5 to 10. This is 5 to. Now this is 3 9 times. And this is 8. So this is time equals 56 by 9. That is 9654.22. 6.2 hours. All right. So first one will be the answer for this. Simple question, just a simple little bit calculation in this. All right. Let us quickly see the next question in this. So the question is, a king decided to distribute 1,260 coins among his three sons, X, Y, and Z, in the ratio of 2 ratio 3 ratio 4. But mistakenly he distributed the coins in the ratio 2 ratio 3 ratio 1. And thus Z got 200 coins less than he was supposed to receive. The value of I think this question is not complete here. So this question is the value of All right. So this is not 1. This is actually this is t. All right. So this is t. This is t. All right. This is t. So we have to find the value of t. What is the value of t here? All right. So how do we solve such kind of questions? It is given to us a king decided to distribute 1,260 coins in this ratio. All right. But mistakenly he he distributed in this ratio mistakenly. All right. 2 ratio 3 ratio t. So we have, and Z got 200 coins less. Now the difference between these two, the difference between these two is how much? This is 200. Now he is getting 200 coins less. So what we can do is we can simply solve this question just by looking at the options. That's it. And according to me, the more favorable one is, if I pick this one, if I pick this option 2, now what you do in place of this t, you put 2 here. Now, why I'm saying 2 is the most favorable one? Because the difference of 4 and 2 will be equal to 2. And 2 will be equal to how much? Actual difference. That is 200. So 2 is equal to 200. If you divide this will be how many times? 100 times. All right. And then you just check it, whether it is correct or not. This is 100 times. So if you multiply all of them, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Or if you just simply, you know, this complete is how much? This is 9 and then divide this one by 9. If you divide this one by 9, we'll get this 9 1 times is 9, 9 4 times is 36, 140 times. All right. So this is 140 times of this one is how much? This will be equal to, this will be equal to 4 140 times is 560 and 140 times 2 is 280. So what we can do is we can just check another option in this one. All right. We can just simply check another option in this and then like 140 times 4 is 560, 140 times this is 4 5 6 7 8 9 919 36 140. Let us check another option in this one. Let us say uh, sorry, I think I did something wrong in this. Now what we can do, we can now add this one. All right. I think we can just simply solve this by using, by using the simple method. All right. Let us do it again. So this is, so what we can do, we can just add all of them. This will be equal to 4 5 6 7 8 9, and 9 is equal to how many coins? 1260 coins. This is how many times? 919, 9 for 36. So all of these are 140 times. All of these will be 140 times. We'll get the actual coins in this. So this is 2 ratio 3 ratio 2. This is 2 ratio 3 ratio 2. Now if you will multiply them, how much will get? This is 280 coins X, and this is 14 3 42 for 20 coins with Y, and then 14 4 560 coins with Z. All right. So sorry, this is not 2, this is T. And then they are saying that Z got 200 coins less than he was supposed to receive. All right. So Z is getting 200 coins less now. It means how many coins Z may be getting here. So this will be equal to, we will say 200 coins less, that is 360 coins. All right. If Z is getting 360 coins, it means X and Y will be getting how many coins here? So what we can do is we can just simply solve it like this. So this will be Z is getting 200 coins less, that is T divided by 5 plus T multiply by 1260, all right, minus 560 is equal to, so this will be, so this is what Z is getting. So this is T divided by 5 plus T multiply by 1260 minus 560. Sorry, this will be 560 minus T divided by 5 plus T multiply by 1260 is equal to how much? Will be equal to 200. This is how we solve it. So we can just take LCM in this one, and then we can write this one as 5 plus T. This is 565 plus T minus 1260T equals 200. And then solving this, we'll get, this is 5 5 25, 5 6 30, 2800 plus 560T minus 1260T. This is equal to 1000 plus 200T. And then this will be 2800 minus 1000 is 1800 is equal to 200 plus 1260, that is 1460 minus 560T. So this will be equal to how much? 900T. So T will be equal to 1800 divided by 900, that is equal to 2. So yeah, I think we got the right answer. I think we did something mistake in that. So I think, yeah, 2 is the correct one. Maybe we did some mistake while doing or solving that question. All right. So this 2 is the correct answer for this. Well, let us see next question in this. So the question is, A and B together can do a piece of work in 18 days. A and B together can do a piece of work in 18 days. Now this is a time and work question, and then they are saying B and C can do it together in 24 days. All right. If A is twice as good a workman as C, if A is twice as good a workman as C, now this ratio is given to us. If A is doing 2 units of work in the same time, C is doing 1 unit of work. They're saying in what time B alone can do the same work. B alone can do the same work in how much time? So what we do, the method is we always take the LCM. So this is equal to 72. All right. So we can say this is how many times? 18 4 times. And then this one is 24 3 times. Now we can say this A and B together are doing 4 units of work, and B and C together are doing 3 units of work. All right. Now this, whatever we get by dividing, that is always the unit of work. All right. Now they're saying A is doing how much? It is given to us A is doing 2 units of work and C is doing 1 unit of work. If A is doing 2, And together they are doing how much? Together they are doing 4. That means B is also doing 2. If B is doing 2 and together they're doing how much? 3, then C must be doing how much? 1. So they're asking B will do in how many days? So B will do total work is how much? Total work is 72. And B is doing how much in 1 day? 2. So B will complete it in how many days? 36 days. So C is the answer for this. A simple one. All right. Let us see this next question. Now, this seems to be a question of time and distance. All right. Time and distance. Now, see this very carefully. The question is Dina covers 80 kilometers in 5 hours. Now, this is given to us. This complete is 80 kilometers and he covers 80 kilometers in how many hours? 5 hours. Now, it is given to us. He covers some part of distance by cycle. All right. He covers some part of distance by cycle at the speed of 13 kilometers per hour. All right, 13 kilometers per hour. And rest part by bike running at the speed of 18 kilometers per hour. Rest by bike 18 kilometers per hour. How many distance does he cover by his bike? All right, so we have to find the distance. All right. So how we can solve such kind of questions very easily? All right, I will tell you hardly 30 seconds. Hardly 30 seconds it will take to solve this one. Hardly. All right, see this. I have told this concept many a times, and just recently I told this. Now, mixture and alligation concept can be used very well here. All right. Mixture and alligation concept can be used very well here. How we can use it? Now, total distance is given to us. Total time is given to us. What we do, can we calculate speed here? I can say average speed. His average speed is how much? Total distance is 80, total time is 5. I can say distance, speed equals distance upon time. So distance upon time is 80 by 5. And it will be equal to how much? 16. So I got average speed 16. This is the average speed. Now by cycle, his speed is 13. By bike, his speed is 18. So you can just write it here. Cycle, bike. By cycle, his speed is 13. By bike, his speed is 18. And his average speed is how much? 16. Write it in the middle. And then just find the difference. Diagonally. This difference. Diagonally is how much? This is 3. This one. This difference. Diagonally is how much? 2. So whatever we get, that difference is always equal to the ratio. The ratio of what? If this is speed, you will get the ratio of time. All right. So what is the total time? Total time is how much? 5 hours. So just find the time according to these ratios. So this will be how much? 2 divided by total is what? 5. Multiply by 5. You will say 2 hours. So we can simply say that this is how much? We got the actual time. 2 hours. We got the actual time. 3 hours. All right. So 2 hours by what? By cycle. 3 hours by what? By bike. So he's taking 2 hours by cycle and he's taking 3 hours by bike. Now we have distance. Sorry, we have time. We have speed. We have speed. We have time. We can easily find the distance. Distance equals speed multiply time. All right. So speed multiply time. How much we get? Distance is 18,354. 54 kilometers. Distance is speed multiply time. How much? 13 2 is 26. 26 kilometers. That means he travels 26 kilometers on cycle and he travels 54 kilometers on bike. That's it. So what are they asking? By bike, 54. Very simple question. All right. You don't have to use some kind of traditional or critical methods in this. The simple mixture allocation method, very simple. All right. Let us see the next question in this. Let us see the next one. So the next question is again, this is mixture allocation question. Mixture allocation question. All right. This is a question of mixture allocation. All right. Now, how do we solve the question of mixture allocation? There is very simple method to solve the question of mixture and allocation. And again, this has also been told. You know, I just recently I used the same method in this mixture allocation. All right. So this is the question. So the question is 24 liters of mixture contain milk and water in the ratio 5:3. Total is how much? 24 liters. They're saying then the amount of milk to be added to the mixture so as to have milk and water in the ratio of 5:1. So in such kind of questions, I recently told this question in the class recently that the amount of milk to be added, they are adding what? They are adding what? Adding milk. Now whatever thing they're adding, another component remains same. Again, listen this. Whatever thing they're adding, another thing remains same. First of all, find the ratios of this 24. Now, if you'll find the ratios, this will be how much? This will be 9 liters. This will be how much? This will be 15 liters. All right. Just finding the ratio. Now, what I'm saying is, whatever thing they're adding, another thing always remains same. They are adding milk. So what should remain same? Water should remain same throughout the mixture. All right. So water was how much? 9 liters. So now water should be same 9 liters again. Previously it was 9 liters. Now they are adding milk, but water should remain same 9 liters because they are not adding water. Whatever milk they're adding, it doesn't matter. Water should remain same. So 1 is equal to 9, 5 should be equal to how much? 1 is equal to 9, 5 should be equal to how much? 45. 45 liters. So you just compare it. Previously milk was 15 liters, now it is 45 liters. So how much they added? 30 liters. This is the answer, 30. If you are not getting, if you cannot solve it by this, then you can just simply solve it like this. 15 liters of milk is there. All right. 15 liters of milk is there. 9 liters of water is there. What are they adding? They are adding milk. Let us say X. And its ratio become what? 5:1. That's it. Very simple. So 15 plus X equals 9, 5, 45. X equals how much? 45 minus 15. So we can say X equals 30 liters. Very simple thing. Either you can use this method too by using X, or there's no need of using any X. You can just solve it by using this method. Whatever they are adding, another component remains same. That is water. They are not adding water. It means water should remain throughout this mixture. Water was 9 liters previously. Water should be 9 liters now. If 1 is equal to 9, then 5 should be equal to how much? 45. 1 is equal to 9, 9 times. So this should also be 9 times, 45. So 15 liters before, 45 liters now. That is, they added 30 liters. That's it. This is a simple 10-second question. All right. If you have studied this earlier from you, earlier from me, I have told this exact same question. Just see the copy of the previous students. All right. Let us see this next one. Let us see this one. So the question is, Kima and Rama, two shopkeepers buy articles for rupees 8,000, 5,000 respectively. All right, let us say this is the cost price. So cost price is 8,000 and cost price is rupees 5,000. They're saying Kima marks his article by 60%. So Kima marks his article by 60%. That is, he increases the price, that is, by 60%, and offers some discount, while Rama marks his article up by 100%. He marks his article up by 100%. All right. So, if you have studied this earlier from me, I have told this many times. If you remember the fractions, or if you don't even remember the fractions, no need, just multiply 60% with this. I can say that 6 multiply 8 is how much? 48. That is 4,800. He marks up the price. So 4,800 plus 8,000 is how much? 12,800. Now 100% means double. So it becomes how much? 10,000 rupees. All right. This is the marked price. All right. So what they're saying, Kima marks his article up by 60% and offers some discount. Now he's offering some discount on this. All right. While Rama marks his article up by 100%. All right. And does not offer any discount. He does not offer any discount. Rama is offering no discount. If he is offering no discount, it means he is selling at the same price. What is it? He's selling at 10,000 rupees if he's offering no discount. And then they're saying if selling price of both of them are same. So Rama is selling us at 10,000. It means Kima is also selling at what price? 10,000. Get this? Because their selling prices are same. Their selling prices are same. So they're saying what is the discount percentage offered by discount Kima? All right. So Kima is offering how much discount? Tell me. Marked price is 12,800 and he's selling it at 10,000. That he's giving a discount of 2,800. He is giving a discount of 2,800. On what? Remember this. Discount is always given on what? On marked price. So marked price is how much? 12,800. Multiply 100. Simply solve this, nothing else in this. 00 cancelled out. This is 4 3 12, 4 2 8, 4 7 28, 700. This is 4, how many times? 4 8 times is 32. This is 4 25 times, 25 7 times is 175. So this will be 175 divided by 8. How much? 8 2 16, 8 1 8. All right. Point. Remainder will be how much? 7. Now, if you have studied this from me before, I have told this many times. Always remember this. 7 by 8 always equals 0.875. I have told this numerous times. 7 by 8 always equals 0.875. 21.875. No need of doing extra calculation in this. 21.875 will be the answer for this. All right. So this is how we solve such kind of questions. Nothing in this. The only thing is calculation, and calculation I have already told many concepts before for solving something in a very time bound manner. All right. Let us quickly see the next question in this. So this question also, exact similar kind of question has been told in the class many times. What you have to do, simple equation. In an examination, A obtained 27% marks. A obtained 27% marks and failed by 77 marks. So whenever you get failed by something, just add those marks. That's it. All right. In the same examination, B obtained 49% marks. B obtained 49% marks. All right, 49% marks. And thus able to score 165 marks more above passing marks. Whenever you are getting more above passing marks, subtract it. Whenever you are getting failed, add it. Whenever you are getting more above passing marks, subtract it. That's it. All right. So what you do, you simply take any variable in place of a and b. I am saying, let us say the variable is x, x over here. Simply solve it. So this is 27x by 100 plus 77 equals 49x by 100 minus 165. All right. So this will be 165 plus 77 equals 49 by 100x minus 27 by 100x. So this is equal to how much? 242 is equal to, this is equal to 22 by 100x. Now just recently I told you, whenever you see the sum of these two numbers, whenever you see the sum of these two numbers in the middle, all right, that number is always divisible by 11 and 22. Always. All right. This will just reduce your calculation and it will obviously save your time. All right. This will always reduce your calculation and save your time. That number is always divisible by what? By 11 and 22. And how it is divisible? How? Whatever these numbers are there, 2 and 2, 22, just make it half, 11. So 22, how many times? 11 times. So x equals 11 multiply 100, that is 1100. So this is the value of x. What are they asking? They're asking find the pass percentage of the examination. Pass percentage of the examination. So x equals 1100. X is getting 1100 marks. So sorry, x is 1100. So 1100, put in this. 1100 multiply by 27 by 100. Right. So this will be equal to how much? Whenever you are multiplying any number by 11, just add these digits. 2 plus 7 is 9. And insert it in the middle. So that is 297. So what is 297? A obtained 27% marks and failed by 77 marks. So 297 plus 77. This will be equal to how much? 374. So 374 are the passing marks. These are the passing marks. So we have to find percentage. Total marks are how many? 1100. Total marks are 1100. So 374 divided by 1100 multiply by 100. So how much? Again, see this. 3 plus 4 is how much? 7. So just write the end numbers 3 and 4, 34, 34%. So 34%, that is C will be the answer for this. All right. All right. So this is, a simple solution. The only thing is if you are fast at the calculation, and this is why I always say in my class, and I always used to take 3 to 4 classes only for the calculations. If you are fast at the calculation, this will be a child's play for you. All right. All right. Let us see quickly the next question in this. So the next question is, there are 25 employees in a company. There are 25 employees in a company, out of which 40% are officers and the rest are workers. All right. So they are saying some are officers and the rest are workers. All right. Now this is given to us. So we have to find average company. I think there is something missing in this question. It is given that 40% are officers and rest are workers, so 60% are workers. So what I can do, I can find the ratios. This is 22 times 23 times 2 is to 3. All right, this is the ratio of officers and workers. Now they're saying average salary and the rest are workers. Average company is 1,20,000. Find the average salary of each officer. All right, there is something wrong in this question. This question is not complete. Find the average salary of each officer in the company. Salary of each employee in the company is 70,600. All right, all right. Let me look at the right question. What is the right question? Yes. All right. So this question is there is something printing mistake in this one. They're saying average salary of each employee in the company and the sum of salaries of all the workers. All right. So this is sum of salaries of all the workers. Sum of salaries of all the workers in the company. This is what the question is from here and then this part. Average and the sum of salaries of all the workers in the company is 1,20,000. All right. And the average salary, and this is the question. Average salary of each employee in the company is 17,600. So we have to find the average salary of each officer in the company. We have to find average salary of each officer. All right. See this. Average salary of each employee. I will just shade this part. See this. This one. Average salary of each employee in the company is 17,600. And then the another is, and sum of salaries of all the workers in the company is 1,20,000. This is the question. Right. All right. So average salary of each employee in the company is 17,600. Each employee. So how many employees are there? See this. Total employees. Total employees equals 25. And average salary of each employee in the company is 17,600. So it is multiplied by 17,600. All right. Now see this. How I can make it very fast. You just have to understand the question. We'll multiply it later on. And then it's saying sum of salaries of all the workers in the company is 1,20,000. Sum of salaries of all the workers. Sum of salaries of all the workers. Sum of salaries of all the workers is rupees 1,20,000. All right. Now what you can do for the ease of the calculation, you can just simply subtract two zeros from it. All right. Just for the ease of the calculation. Remember this. Whatever we are doing, we are subtracting two zeros. Remove these two zeros. Remove these two zeros. All right. Same number of zeros. Now, how to multiply 25 with 176? I have told this many a times, and I have told this in my classes also. When we used to multiply any number by 25, whenever you are multiplying any number by 25, what you have to do, just make its half. Half of 176 is how much? 2816, 2816. Again, make its half. 44. You have to make its half two times and then add two zeros. So 25 multiplies 176 is 4400. All right. And then sum of salaries of all the workers is how much? This will be equal to 1200. What are they asking? They're asking find the average salary of each officer. All right. We have to find the average salary of each officer. Each officer. So can I say 4400 minus 1200? That is total employees minus all the workers. If I subtract workers salary from total employees, I'll get how much? 3,200. Now remember this. We subtracted two zeros. Now add those two zeros. And they're asking about average salary of each officer. So officers are how many? Just find these officers. This is 5, 5, 5, 25, 5, 2. 10 officers and 15 workers. All right. So divide by 10. How much you get? 30,000. Very simple. This D will be the answer for this. All right. The only thing is you just have to understand it. What are they saying? All right. Let us see this next question. Simple thing. So now the question in this one is a sum of rupees 7,500 is invested in a scheme offering compound interest for 2 years. Find the value of R if the difference in the simple interest and compound interest for the same amount at the same rate of interest after 2 years is 108. They're talking about 2 years. All right. And then rate is we have to find R percent. All right. Now this is a very simple thing. I have told this many times in the class as well. That whenever question is based on compound interest or simple interest, always try to use the options. This is the best way to solve any question. Always try to use the options. Now what you can do is you can just now I will tell you for 2 years what is the formula for compound interest. Formula is A plus B plus AB by 100. All right. This is the formula. Now what is A, B? These are rates given to us. Now let us assume, let us say the rate is 10%. So 10% will be 10 plus 10 plus 10, 10, 100 divided by 10. I'm using this formula. So this will be 21%. So if we talk about compound interest, it will be 21%. If we talk about simple interest, rate is 10%. Simple interest, we directly multiply them. This is 20%. All right. And then their difference is how much? Their difference is 108. Now see this 1% is 108. 100% will be how much? It will be 10800. Is the total amount 10800? No, the total amount is 7,500. It means this is not the right answer. Let us use this 12%. Let us use this 12%. Let us say, I am saying, let us say rate is 12%. All right. Let us say rate is 12%. Now, compound interest, again use this formula A plus B plus AB by 100. So it will be how much? This will be A plus B plus AB, that is 144 divided by 100. So this will be 12, 12, 24, 25.44. So 25.44 is the compound interest. In case of simple interest, we directly multiply the values, nothing else in them. All right. So this will be how much? 12 to 24 is 12, 2 times is 24%. Now their difference is how much? 108 rupees. So this difference is 1.44% equals to 108. Now see whether you will get this 7,500 by using this or not. So 1%, 1.44% equals 108. Now you can see this, both of these are divisible by 9. 9 1 times is 9, 9 2 times is 18. 9 1 9. And then this is 9 6 54. All right. Or no need of just dividing, just simply solve this. No need of dividing this. So this will be, we can write this one as 108 multiplied by 100 divided by 1.44. All right, remove the decimal, again multiply by 100. So this is 919, 9654, 919, 9218, 4312, 4416. This is 425 times. So 25 3 times is 75, 7500. Yes, we are getting the right answer. That is 12% is the correct answer for this. All right. If you're going to solve this question by using the method or by using the formula, it will take around 4 to 5 minutes easily. You will simply consume 4 to 5 minutes. And this is an objective type question paper. You don't have to show the whole method. You just have to tell the answer. All right. By any means, you have to tell the answer. So this is how we got the answer. All right. So how do we calculate this one? Just take, just take R with it. Let us say R. All right. So R percent equals to this. All right. Let us see another question in this. All right. So the next question is, Dama purchased a tracksuit for rupees 2,400 or for rupees 1,000 cash down payment and two monthly installments of rupees 800 each. The rate of interest is, all right. Let us say cash cash price for a tracksuit is rupees 2,400 and he purchased it for, he gave cash down payment of rupees 1,000, right? And two monthly installments of rupees 800 each. All right. So it means two monthly installments of 800 each means he's paying 1,600 in installments and he's giving 1,000 rupees as cash down payment. So total it is costing him how much? We can say it is costing him rupees 22,600. It means the cash price is 2,400 and he is giving 2,600. So we can say interest is how much? Interest equals rupees 200. All right. Now we got the interest. Now you just have to understand one tricky thing in this. The tricky thing is, now he took a loan. He took, Dama took a loan. Loan of how much? He already gave the cash down payment of 1,000. All right. And the cash price of that thing is 2,400. So he took a loan of cash price minus the down payment. That is, he took a loan of rupees 1,400. He took a loan of rupees 1,400. All right. Now what he's doing, now this loan will be considered as the principal. All right. Principal for first month is rupees 1,400. Now at the end of first month, he paid how much? Rupees 800 installment. So if he paid 800, remaining is how much now? 600. Remaining is 600. So principal at the starting of second month will be 600. All right, remaining. Principal at the starting of first month is 1,400. So average principal is how much? Average principal is how much? 1,400 plus 600 divided by 2. We got this one as 2,000 by 2, that is 1,000. So 1,000 rupees is the average principal. This is what you have to understand. And this is the only concept in such kind of questions. Now the question is simple to solve. You can just simply use the simple interest formula. SI equals P multiply R multiply T divided by 100. You can see this simple interest. We have 200. Principal we have 1,000. Rate we have to find. Time is 2 months. Now it is given in months. So you have to divide by how much? 12. So this is double zero cancelled out. 2 6 times. This zero cancelled out with this zero. So we can say R percent equals 20 multiply 6. That is 120%. All right. So 120% is the answer for this. Again, a little bit, we can say, tricky kind of question. All right. Tricky. That's it. All right. Let us see this next one. All right. The question is, a person earns 20% on an investment. He earns 20% on one investment, but loses 25% on another investment. If the ratio of two investments is 4 ratio 5, it is given to us. See, again, this question, similar kind of question, just 3 or 4 days back, I have taught this similar kind of question. If somebody would have attended my class, they would have surely taken the correct answer in this. All right. Now, the ratio of two investment is given to us 4 ratio 5. And then on one, a person earns 20% on one investment and loses 25% on another. What is the gain or loss percent on the investments taken together? Gain or loss percent. Such kind of questions, multiply them. 4 multiply 20, 5 multiply 25. How much you get? 4 multiply 20 is 80%. Plus 80%. All right. 5 multiplies 25 is 125%. Minus sign is there. So minus 125%. Total investment is how much? 4 plus 5. How much? Total investment 4 plus 5 is how much? 9. So we can say this is how much? Minus 55. Sorry, minus, what is it? Minus 45. Divide by 9. So this is how much? 9, 5, 45, minus 5. Minus denotes what? Loss. So 5% loss is there. Very simple and just, 15-second question. Nothing in this. All right. Let us see this next question. So the question is, 5 years ago, age of Soma, 5 years ago, age of Soma was x minus 13. All right. X minus 13. While after 10 years, age of Dingy will be age of Dingy. All right. Age of Dingy will be x plus 10 years. After 10 years. All right. So what do you do? Whenever they are saying after 5 years, after 10 years, always try to do 3 things. What 3 things? So this is 5 years ago. All right. Write down present. All right. So present will be how much? Present will be now after 5 years. Present means after 5 years. So add 5 in this, x minus 13 plus 5. So it will be x minus 8. All right. And then they're talking about after 10 years. After 10 years, it will be how much? So add 10 from the present age. That is plus 10. All right. From present, add plus 10 in it. So x minus 8 plus 10 will be x plus 2. All right. Now let us talk about this dinghy. They're saying age of dinghy after 10 years will be x plus 10. So this is after 10 years, x plus 10. All right. Now, if I'm going to the present, that is before 10, it will be how much? It will be x. All right. Just subtract 10. So they're saying if the ratio of present ages of Soma and dinghy, if the ratio of present ages, these are present ages. If the ratio of present ages of Soma and dinghy, that is x minus 8 divided by x, is how much? 2 is to 3. Simply solve this question. 3x minus 24 equals 2x. Multiply them like this. So this is x equals 24. So this is what we have to find. 24 is the answer for this. All right. So, this is how we solve such kind of questions. Whatever is saying, just take 3 scenarios in it. All right. All right then. All right. All right then. Thank you.